I'm kind of taking a break from Prince of Persia. I know it's a good game right now, but I also wanted to find time to play a game that's been installed on my PC for some time now. It's called Alone in the Dark. Now I have some familiarity with it, but not enough to like discuss exactly like how I think it should have gone. I know there was a really terrible movie that was made from it. I know because I watched it, and it had nothing to do with the original concept of what the uh, the game was originally about. So yeah, so finally I'm getting time to like check out like a new upcoming like iteration on Alone in the Dark. There is no Aline Cedric right now that I know of. Instead, it's just it is that Edward Carnby does come back, and he's partnered up with someone new. Um, yeah, but that's pretty much all I know about the game. So yeah, but it is available on wishlist. So want to. All right, so if we go to controls, key binding. So yeah, so it is. I don't know exactly what the platforms are, but it's nice to see that they do key binding here. I am going to play with a gamepad. So uh, so I'm gonna go ahead and check this out. Yeah, camera. Okay, you got interact. I think that's the X button it points to, and then examine, and then pause. Okay, so far, I'm really liking the vibe. It's very dark and eerie, and I like that eerie jazzy vibe that's got going on there. So invert, nope, but that's cool to see that that's there. Display adjustment. Yeah, I don't think that's needed. I see that how it is, and it's fine. Looks like it can't select high dynamic range. It's either not available on my PC or it's not available for the demo. I don't know, but it won't deter me. Resolution is going to be frozen, limited to 1920 by 1080p. That's great. Frame rate is unlimited. Okay, unlimited 30, 60, 90, 120. So it's like whatever, all good. I like that. Graphics preset. So it won't matter. I mean, like my PC is actually quite great, and ever since playing Prince of Persia, I've just been realizing that I want to start playing more games on PC. I bought the console version just so I can have a game to play with like for perpetuity in perpetuity. So in case like the game ever gets delisted, I can still play that game whenever I want. So I don't like the idea of of losing access to my games. That's why I picked that. I hope that someday it goes on sale on GOG. I think that's where it should go. But even so, it sucks that you have to go to the Ubisoft Connect just to do that, as opposed to just having it on disc, and then you can just play the game right then and there. You do have to download some updates, but that's really besides the point. I mean, you played the worst version of the game, but that game will still be there for you to play, at least. Game preservation is a huge thing, and it's really causing me to think a lot more about it. But uh, about like where I want to go get my games at. Having said that, I still enjoy playing video games, and I'm going to keep on playing until I can't buy them physically anymore, and then I'm just going to quit. I'm going to quit buying games, and I'll be saving lots of money in the process. Yeah, so anyway, let's start the game. This is Alone in the Dark, and this is Grace's story. Here's the prologue. Okay. Okay, this is really adorable. This is cute. Seems sweet. Alone in the Dark by Cassandra. It's a script? So what is this referring to? Is Alone in the Dark really just a story? And she's using it as some sort of like her mask? I really like this jazzy feel to it. All right. Okay, Grace. Before we continue on, I had to take time to like reposition my camera, but that's okay. That'll be fine. So let's take a look around here. So already I am able to like move around. This looks great. The really so it is a start game, so there's really no the UI is very minimal, but it's all contextual. So cool. I like it. It's been a while since I've seen a Jack in the Box. I think I remember seeing those in different stores. I even had someone like a family friend also brought theirs to my place, and it was actually kind of cool. I yeah, that's cute. I like it.
I can't wait to paint this. Gonna give it a big mustache.
Holy smoke, that's really cool. I really like that. I like the amount of detail that's gone into this prologue alone. Oh my gosh, why did that baby's head fall off just now? Okay, that's a little eerie. This is awesome. I like it. I like it already. It's already got my attention. Um, I like that it's interactive and
Not my best work if I'm being honest.
aw, that's a perfectly nice picture of your family there. Drawing of your family, Grace. Let's see. Those are her paints. Yeah, she's clearly having a lot of fun. You got bathrobes. This is definitely like the room of a, you know, I don't know how old she is in this one, but let's look around and actually poke into her life a little bit. Okay, so this is a room. I can't zoom, unfortunately. But we did see earlier that Alone in the Dark is some kind of, looks like some kind of a manuscript for a play. Yeah, it doesn't even look like it's finished yet, so that could be, like, that actually just might be a draft of a story that's just developing. Okay, so for some reason there is a baby stroller in Grace's room. They must not necessarily have a lot of room in their place, or maybe they do. And how old is Grace actually? I wonder. So the door's open out there. Where do I go to first?
Look at this mess.
And she's got that night. I think I detect a southern accent. So this. Okay, yeah, that answers the question. So I guess I'm not going outside this demo. Or maybe I am, and we'll see.
Huh?
Oh, that's a little bizarre. That is bizarre world. Weird. Okay, so here, once I go outside the room, I'm finally able to hold down the right trigger. And, okay, so yeah, I could probably inspect a little bit more closely. Yep, so you can't read the Alone in the Dark script, manuscript, but because, look at that. These are some nice pictures, nice drawings. What is this? Professional grade. What does that say? Watercolors. Yeah, okay. And then like the little fine print, it's barely legible. It's hard. It's actually hardly legible. I won't even try. Okay, so you got some books. H.J. Bliss. Physiology. Okay. Dude, this I honestly am very hating myself for not playing this sooner. This looks pretty awesome. I'm already digging, the like read through, like just interacting like this. The Brownies, their book by Palmer Cox. Palmer Cox. Okay. I don't know. Maybe these details may or may not be helpful. But there is a lot of yeah, and especially to someone who's only familiar at like at cover value, perspective, that like what the game is. I know the name. I just don't know the story, unfortunately. I wish I did, but this looks like the kind of game that would have come out if this is a kind of story that may have developed in the 90s, which then got transported 30 years later to leverage these technologies. It's awesome. So there's a key symbol. Okay, so that means it is locked. Okay, we already know what that is. Bunch of books. And look, there's like 23 volumes in that row there. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to sound like a freaking CSI or a detective. Just looking for the little details that stick out. Okay, so this was the going outside, but now it's transformed into. Yeah, and then you got looks like cockroaches. They're too small to be rats.
Cassandra should be more careful with her medicine.
Is that so? Is Cassandra her aunt, sister, mom? I don't know.
I already washed my hands today.
Good girl. Good girl. Weird Tales, the unique magazine, The Devil Plant, by John Murray Reynolds. All right. Dated September 1928. Wow. Edmund Hamilton, Arthur J. Burks, Alton Eady. Let's see. Seabury. Let's see. Seabury Quinn, Neatson, Davalis, and Everell Worrell. Okay. Weird Tales. So this is like so her time was back in 1928. So what we're looking at is a story from the past, probably before, presumably before Edward Carnby and gets involved. Yeah. So let's take a look here. But anyway, we're gonna stay focused on Grace's story. I'm going to stay focused on Grace's story.
Oh, goodness, you scared me.
What are you up to, Jeremy?
I have to tell someone what is going on here. I have to try.
Oh no.
One of them, are you? Please tell me, Grace. You're not a spy, are you?
Who's spy?
Them. The others. All of them. No, you're too innocent.
I'm too innocent.
What's this all about?
I need to get this letter to my niece. She would understand.
Just give it to the clerk, Mr. Waits, and he'll post it.
No, he could be in on it.
He's
What if he won't post my letter?
very
Then
paranoid.
don't make it look like it's one of yours. Here, let me do it.
Hmm.
Miss Emily Hartwood, Dauphin Street, New Orleans. You don't have the number? Not sure the postman's gonna find it without... Jeremy? Where'd he go? I'll just post it myself then. I'll just take this letter downstairs to the clerk's office myself. How are there so many books in this house and still nothing I want to read? I wish Batiste would drive me around all day. Maybe if I broke my leg. Uh-oh, Cassandra. I'm touching your typewriter. I suppose this mess pales in comparison to the foyer. Oh, a little night music. Mr. Waits, hello?
Last night I dreamt that my uncle hung himself in the attic, that we were too late. The house looked different, but it was still called Dercetta.
Definitely a weird place. Feels like I've been here before. I just can't think why.
Let's not waste any time, Detective.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go get your uncle, Miss Hartwood.
I didn't realize that until after halfway through my gameplay, session that I had unfortunately muted myself. I accidentally came here. I reached out for my mic out of some sort of bad habit, and I accidentally muted it. It's one of those cool microphones where you can just get where you can just like mute it if you need to by pressing that little tapping that little thing. But anyway, I also couldn't really I didn't really want to throw away my footage either, so I just decided to let it play through. And I hope you still enjoyed the prologue. In any case, you're more than welcome to check it out for yourself. And then wishlist later if you decide to. I personally had a great time playing through the prologue, and I'm looking forward to seeing what becomes of Edward Carnby and his new partner Emily Hartwood, who the letter was addressed for. So yeah, I can't wait. So anyway, great job on the prologue. I'm actually quite excited to see how Alone in the Dark plays through. This is going to be likely going to be my very first entry into the Alone in the Dark series, and hopefully I get to see like what else this game has to offer. All right, but in the meantime, if you like what you saw here, please do feel free to like the video, comment on what you enjoyed or what you didn't enjoy, and then if you want to see more content like this or any of my other stuff, please do feel free to subscribe and then ring the notification bell. All right, that's it for me, and have a awesome rest of your day. Hang loose.